All right. It has been a hustle, but I think I'm finally live. Let's see how this one plays out. Let's see if it works. Hope so. Let me just set some stuff up because this one is still on the other one. I'm gonna just give you guys the ability to come on the stream. Let me see. All right. It was such a hustle. It would not allow me to get into the other stream. It would just constantly like keep on kicking me out, and it wouldn't even load for the first 2-3 minutes. I was like, okay, I'ma just try this again, like start over. So let's see if everything, we can set everything up over here. Hi, Pureless. Hello, Slee. How are you doing? I'm glad you found this stream. I'm just waiting for you guys because now the link on Instagram also isn't working. It's for the other one. I couldn't enter it. And when I finally entered it, it just, kept buffering and everything and kicking me out. So I was like, okay, that's a mood. Hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to do a live stream on the Capricorn full moon energy surrounding it. So this week the energy will continue to build up. And I really want to make sure that, I'm just giving you the messages that like in the ethers and, trying to find their way to you. So before I'm going out of town. Yes, I'm going out of town. Sorry. I want to say tomorrow at the same time. I just want to make sure I get this out to you guys. Oh, hi, Candace. Thank you. It's equality, right? The future is love. Gotta, represent the Pride Month over here. Happy Pride to everyone. All right. Oh, Cobus is here as well. Welcome always. Like, thank you for joining it as always. I hope the weather is a little bit nicer to you. Today was actually the first day where I wasn't like, soaked in rain. So that was really nice. I feel like I need a break from actually trying to get into this life. Like, I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. I'm gonna do a pick a card reading. Um, and any other additional messages that want to come true, I will do. I have Candace already on my list because didn't work out last live stream, but I will, put you in for this one. So the Capricorn full moon will take place on June 22nd for some people, and for other people it will be June 21st. So 21st, 22nd, around that time. Because, we're dealing with time differences and stuff like that. But it is this week. It is also the week where Cancer season is starting. And it's the week of, or yeah, it's the longest day of the entire year is also this week. And we have summer solstice beginning. So the beginning of summer. When for others, it might be the beginning of winter. But for us over here, it's the beginning of summer. So that's a lot in one week. But I hope it's all good energy. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to start with creating the pick card reading as I always do. Let's just tune in. That's great to hear, Cobus. That is great to hear. I'm glad it is a little bit better over there with you. course, we're using the Moonology deck as well. Of course. Definitely needed around the moon. Alright, that's a follow. I'm going to use that. Wow, it's the blue moon, and the blue moon came through. It says, believe in the impossible. That's a side note. I'm picking up 2 more side notes. Because like I said, I'm going to create this big card reading, but any other messages that want to, you know, fall out, come through, I'm going to pick them up as well. Just try to get as much energy into this reading as possible. Yes, I'm trying to take out some of the OGs, some of the new ones. Right. I want to call in some angel messages as well. There's this tension around my wrist right now. I don't know if some of you are like on the computer a lot or typing a lot, and I feel like this tension in the wrists. But it is more about, there's this extra message that comes with it, because I feel that it's about trying to hold on to something that no longer is the same. It's like holding on, or something has a hold on you. It's like it's on the wrist thing. Oh, you are. Oh, Candace, I'm already I am already channeling for you. Let me just because I know I'm doing personal reading for you. What happened with tennis? Good to hear, Leslie. Yes, I am doing good as well. I really feel like, you know, maybe it's because, you know, my birthday season is coming on, and not to like that I'm that big on my own birthday. It's more like it's just when the sun is about to move into your sign. And because I'm a sun and rising Cancer, there's this energy shift that's starting to come, and I feel like always when these type of energy shifts happen, I always feel like, oh, I was actually quite below the surface for some time. You know, it's often after I start to like sort of move out of it. So I'm doing a lot better actually. Okay, good, Cobus. Let other people do that. Oh, really? Ooh, that sounds painful, Candace. But yeah, it's the universe, you know. It's like sometimes when we ignore the sort of the warning signs of, hey, maybe you should like take a little bit of a break, or take a little bit, you know, take some time off, take some rest. Here we go again with these seahorses. It's the same cards that came out for the last one. Same energy. All right, sorry. Yeah, sometimes things like that do happen. But I really do hope you start feeling better soon, because you use your arms every single day, all day, and so it's really hard to like, you know. Yeah, of course. All air signs do. All the air signs do. Ugh. But it's good. It's good. You're like, okay, you know what? I'll take this one. I mean, I know I was pushing the limits a little bit, but okay, all right. I surrender. You know, I am just, going to go with this. I'm taking this rest. You can finally binge watch all the series that you've been waiting to binge watch or rewatch because, love a good oldie. All right. You have the same thing, Leslie, by the way, because obviously your season is coming about as well. How beautiful. So beautiful. All right, let's get through these extra messages. It's the full moon of Gemini season, but it's the full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Believe in the impossible. Right now really is a very strong, clear message. And it really is like this. It's like, first we got to the point like, okay, do you want things to change? What would you like to change? Are you open for change? And how would it make you feel for something to be different? And it's like a lot of times we then ask like, but how am I going to change things? And how kind of gets us, going, because we think if we think hard enough or long enough or just go over and over it, again and again and again, do enough research, we might find and crack a code in order to like how to do it. The how is just often the one that also drives us to find answers, yes, but also sometimes it's the thing that holds us back from actually giving something a try, giving something a go, over analyzing certain situation. And the thing is that the how is, let's say 50-50. 50% it's up to us, yes, but when it comes to you just feeling something, a draw to something strongly, or really need a change in your life in a strong way, you know that there is something better out there for you. You know that someone or something really is for you, but you just don't see the how that is going to work with the things and the tools available at this moment or in the situation that you're in. Sometimes the universe will eventually change the situation, so the how is much easier to achieve. But right now you couldn't even add that option to that list of hows because you haven't seen that magic happen yet. That hasn't taken place yet. But being open to seeing things and basic, not like daydreaming or whatever, it's just like being aware of your own manifestations, being aware of your own needs, instead of telling yourself that something is good enough and it's more than enough and I will get through this and I will get it done, when you don't have to, you know. And this is a time where it's very magical, especially with the Capricorn full moon that we're going to have twice, I'm going to have two full moons in Capricorn this year. The first one is right in the first degree. So it's right at the beginning. So to start something is to become aware that you're ready for something different than what that something is, or how that something will come about, or when that something needs to start, changing. That is all for the next degrees. It's just a you, getting really at the core of, if even if you see certain opportunities or not, what are the changes that you would love to see in your life, in which areas, for example, like really start at the beginning. Like for some of you, it's like, I really want to be more healthy, and there's 160,000 ways to get to that and to achieve that. But it's like, what does that look like for you? What is healthy for you? What's healthy for you may not be healthy for the neighbor or, the person across the street. It's like really taking that time to dive a little bit deeper in those things for yourself around this time. All right. It also says allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition and ability to give to others. Also, life presence and depth, beautiful. The meaning is in the middle. And here we have the universe showing up, and it says expect powerful change. It's not, and the question isn't, is it gonna, you know, when will it? It's like, no, I'm expecting this to happen. I can feel something coming. I'm not putting labels on it. It's just like, expect it to come, expect it to happen. Powerful change. Very beautiful. Because I could sense it in the air. There's a spotlight on this particular thing. Sometimes the spotlight is on maintaining where you are, what you have, but it's like sometimes the spotlight is on, you know, where are we moving towards? What's next? We're, we're, we're taking this journey, and, you know, we're closing a couple of things out, but what is next? Moving our energy forward. That's what I'm feeling. And the universe is also really about moving things forward. It's divine timing that things are moving forward. Okay, I feel like I need to calm my center my energy because I need to focus on the rest of the, you know, the readings, the actual pick a card reading. These were just the extra messages that want to, you know, they just want to show up. So I just, and I already said before I started shuffling for the decks, I said I'm open to whatever needs to come out. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? We have 3 different decks. I crowned them all with a spirit animal card. If you need more time, if you need, like, you know, to meditate a little bit on, okay, what type of message do I want to receive concerning, and, you know, this full moon in Capricorn. And let's say about, yes, you know, it's Thursday, Friday, but also when it comes to the next full moon, which will also be in Capricorn. So what is that cycle of the next 4 weeks gonna look like? What type of messages do I, you know, being open for that and for that guidance. If you need more time, you can pause the reading even if you're watching this live. Yeah. Oh, well, I love that, Candace. That's good though. I mean, yes, sometimes it also makes sure, you know, it makes it so that you can't really sleep, or that you might get some anxious energy around it. But overall, yes, it's definitely also like the strongest 4 days before, 4 days after. It's not only the day off. But I love that you are like tracking the cycle for yourself. Love that. All right, so this is the first group, second, and the third. So I'm going to start with the first group. If you need more time, please pause it, you know, and take that. But I'm heading over to the first group because I also have a personal reading to do afterwards. And if you would like a personal reading, I think there's some space on my list. So you guys can find the link in the description box for that. All right. Let's see. It's the dog, I think. Yes, the dog. This is your image. Very artistic. You see, this woman. I think it's a woman. Well, it's gender neutral energy, to be honest. And we have the dog. It's almost like there are underneath water. I'm going to put this down just a tiny bit. Yes, that's better. All right. Here we go. It says devotion, protection, and service. Beautiful. It says dogs have been a domesticated companions and servants of human. They also have frequently been sacrificed for the benefit of a master or a group. Okay, interesting. Yeah, no. Don't really think I want to keep on reading this message for you guys. Let's just take in the energy and the keywords. I told you, like, I told people, you know, on my channel before that this is a very old deck. Yes. Okay. But what I do want to take in the energy, because it says devotion, protection, and service. So that's something that those keywords we're going to use in this, um, in this reading, in this deck. Okay, that's the thing. You see, I think already that by itself is a message. You know, we don't need to, if we don't feel connected or we don't feel like it resonates or it's not good for us, you know, or our mental health or whatever, we don't need to let just everything come in, you know. And it's the same thing with the cards. I can pick what I, you know, use for to create the message or not. Obviously, when it comes to certain channeling, I can't help but needing to share it, but the way that I share it, I still, you know, I'm allowed to, you know, choose. Um, so let's just take that message for now. Okay, so there is a little bit of a rawness around this reading. So for you guys, there might be some truths that come forward, and there might be some triggers connected to it. Okay, so it's not something that I want to put you guys in a fear state or in whatever shape or form. It's just like just being conscious about you are allowed to have boundaries. Okay, you're allowed to have boundaries, and you don't just need to be an open field for other people to like dump, you know, whatever they got going on, or think that they can just take up all your energy and all your space. I think that that by itself, you know, is an important message that come with that. Beautiful, true love. Six of emotions, potential and possibility. You have the beautiful moonology card is luck is on your side, and you have the new moon and Sag energy. Luck is on your side. And the Eight of Swords. Yes, I think that by itself says so much, because I was getting this energy of like, I don't want to. I don't, I do. I'm going to channel for a little bit because now I'm in the Eight of Swords energy, and that is not. One sec. I think I need to dive a little bit deeper into it. Um, that's why I'm like feeling really the energy of the Eight of Swords right now, because I feel like there's a deeper message in there for the people who chose this deck, whether you're here in live or watching afterwards. I'm hearing unchain my heart, baby, let me go. I don't know if, and I'm just gonna put this message out there because it's, I already know it's not for everybody, but it's something that someone needs to hear. If you recently have lost a dog, um, I'm getting, I'm because I'm feeling that energy. I already felt it earlier on as well with like, I was sensing something like I wanted to hold on to something that I couldn't hold on to. Um, so that's like a side note. That's a side message, because it's about the true love and the unconditional connection and the bond and the, you know, it could be a different animal, but I am sensing like a dog energy, so almost like loyal like a dog, or they acted like a dog, you know. And I'm not, I don't mean like an ex-partner, yeah, because that's not that positive to say that about your ex-partner. He was like a dog. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, but I do want to say, like, my heart goes out to you, but you guys are going to find ways, and you're going to receive some strength, some energy in order to, like, sort of open up your heart again. Right now, it may feel, or recently, it may felt that you just don't know how you're ever going to like release that energy, but you are, and you're healing, and you're growing, and you're evolving, and memories are going to, instead of like feel painful, it starts to feel like something that you start to cherish, you start to hold deeper, um differently, and it starts to become a part of you, instead of you feeling like it's something that is, you know, I'm hearing haunting you, but I find that a little too much. But that's my personal opinion. Okay, so potential and possibility, future self, highest self, and quantum. You say reach out to the potential that is calling for you. Also, you have the connection of memories can fill your heart with many emotion. It is important to remember your past correctly without seeing it as somehow better or worse than it actually was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue as well, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. So I am feeling that your inner child is really guiding you to come outside, to come outside. I'm hearing, come outside, let's play, let's enjoy, let's go out in nature, let's make our jeans dirty again. I'm always feeling like your inner child is just wanting you to come out and play. Try something different. Eat that ice cream at 7 a.m. Like, just do it. Just try it out. Just create a safe space for that side of you to come out and play. And a safe space means that it doesn't have to be all day, every day, and we have to completely neglect all the other sides of ourselves. No, but like, it's not fair that that inner child of yours doesn't get any playtime either, right? So, the number 5, number 8, it's about that change. There's a little bit of a resistance, but understand that if you come out of your shell and you go and you follow that pathway, I know 100% certain that you quickly on that journey start to see those changes for you. So that is the main message that I'm getting for you guys around surrounding this full moon. It is about understanding that once again the sun, will rise, and you will feel its heat, and you will be able, or maybe better to say, you won't be able to like not take it in, even if it's just a little bit, you know. So I am sensing that that part of you is coming and making a comeback this coming month, or these coming 4 weeks in this moon cycle. And all you have to do is just, yeah, release a little bit of the resistance towards it. All right, that's it. What I'm getting for deck number 1. Very interesting read from me as a reader. But it's like it has so much potential, has a lot of potential. So I'm curious about how that's gonna play out for you guys. All right, we have the second deck that is coming through. I'm going to move over to that one right now. Let me just clean this lens real quick. No, that kind of made it worse. Okay. I have no idea why it does that. But the lights all seem so, flashy. But okay, it's a shining star room right now. All right, I'll figure that out once I'm off the live. All right, group number 2. I'm reading the group number 2. Quickly. All right, Leslie, your payment came in, so thank you so much. I'm gonna add your name to the list. I can use just like 1 minute between 2 readings. To release the energy from the first group. So I'll just quickly do this. Candace is first. Can you open this? Thank you. And Leslie. Okay. Great. All right, let's get into this group number 2. You have the rabbit spirit coming through. It says power, abundance, heroism, seasons, and cycle of life. Beautiful. They say in many cultures the rabbit is a lunar creature with feminine energies. beautiful. Whose outline can be in the face of the full moon. That is beautiful. That's animal spirit that is crowning your reading. All right, what is up next? You have expect a miracle. Expect a miracle. Wow. Inner strength. Beautiful. Really love this card with the little cat. Okay, expect inner strength. Expect change. It's okay to forget and then remember all over again. Beautiful. The Voyager. Of course. I'm sorry, it just makes me laugh. Such a Capricorn energy. Your hard work, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. You see, we got all this new moon energy coming in because it is a new moon cycle and it's really dominated by the Capricorn spirit. So, yes, we put in work, we show up, but we're also getting the payouts for it. If the number 11 is very significant for you guys this coming month, it's the build up of the number 11. So I'm also really seeing, like, obviously 11 is double digits, like 1. And then the number 10 working its way up there. So it's like one after another. It's like stepping stones. That's what I'm feeling like. It's almost like things continue to sort of fall into place this month. It's like, oh, I have this epiphany. Oh, this person told me this. Oh, it's like that. Oh, now I can do this. Like almost like that. But I feel that there's this energy right before the first thing start to, I'm sensing that you've already have had a couple of these signs around, but it's almost like you're just mentally not ready yet to turn your energy from, I don't know if this is gonna work out, I just don't know, it hasn't really worked out, towards, hey, this might actually work out for me type of energy. So they really are trying to reconnect you with that positivity, with that, keeping your options open energy, with just, playing around with the universe, almost like your the universal dance that is coming through that energy. um it's almost like coming back to that, because in a lot of times, sometimes we have a great months, or even like, yeah, like weeks, less months, where we're like super in manifestation mode, and we see the signs and we feel connected and we are in alignment, and we're just focusing on eating good and showing up for ourselves, and keeping healthy boundaries and all of the things. And then sometimes we start slipping a little bit, and that is, sometimes, especially if you come from the other side, especially Capricorn energy, you know it just can become, we can become so hard on ourselves, because we feel like we know better, we know how to do this better, we know how to do that better, and why are we now like slipping back into this or that? Like, that's a lot of self-talk, and I get that. It's just not always the way to get back on track. Sometimes it is through that level of grace with ourselves, of like, I understand, we go through those natural cycles and those natural energy levels. Sometimes we're feeling like really good and connected, and sometimes we just don't. And we just feel like we don't have the energy to be positive, or to be full of light, and to always see the positivity. It's like, it's okay. It's okay to have those other sides of the scale moments, and to, because that's what they're saying, it's okay to forget and then remember all over again. And then it's like, basically it says it 3 times, meaning that it's like in an echoing, meaning that that is a repetitive cycle. It's okay. You say return home, lessons, and realizations. Do you really want to read the card Inner Strength for you? You have great courage and kindness. You may not realize how strong and how powerful you are, but there's no problem that you cannot solve. The compassion you so freely give to others must also be given to yourself. Stand strong in your convictions if the right answer to tell someone else is no. Strong message. It's just a reminder. I feel like I want to just give a clarifier, you know, because I feel with this, especially for the second deck, mine just needs to, we need to talk to that Four of Cups lady over here. Because he's saying, I'm just over it at this point. Here we go. What is saying? The Star. Just remember how bright and how beautiful you truly are. That you have a purpose and you have a gift. And that your presence is a gift to this planet Earth. And that you matter. And what you do matters. That's what we want to tell her. For her, in order to notice the cup that was always meant to find you, you know? Alright. Beautiful. Purpose. It's okay. It's okay to forget that you are the star, honey. But then we remember again, and then it's good, you know? And then sometimes we do that little dance all over again. You know? Just do it all over again. Yes, I was looking for my thing that I always have that I use, but apparently I've been moving it around the house. I do have this, so maybe if I try to use this, it might be better. We're sharing cleaning tips. Look at us. Oh, that works a lot better. This little tiny cloud. I think we're good now, right? Well, yeah. Could be even better, but... I have to wait. Because the live stream is a little bit on delay. Alright. Way better. Thank you, Candace. Yes. I love it. Okay. That was the message for group number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please stay, you know, listen through the third group and maybe the personal readings. Maybe you would like a personal reading. But if this was good enough for you guys, totally fine. Thank you for joining. All right. Group number 3. We have a lot more going on in your card. We have animal. DCs. I think it says DCs. I'm sorry, it's very cryptic. I'm gonna show it to you guys. I think it says DCs. Let's say animals, okay? That's okay. I just reminded myself why I haven't really used this deck online. No, it's fine. Divinity, guidance, and wisdom is coming true. Beautiful. Deities. Yes, deities. That's the word. They actually wrote it again in normal scripture. Okay. Too much information. That's the energy right now. So I'm going to try and keep it cute, short, and to the point. That was funny. Okay. Guardian. You are loved. You and your loved ones are safe. And spiritually protected. Beautiful. And again, the animal energy. You see the deer already showed up. I only have 2 cards left. On the... Here we have the deer energy. And right here. So the deer energy is quite strong. It's your guardian. Helper of abundance. Then we have the mystic energy coming up. Beautiful. That's the first deck. The card of the deck. Intuition, High Priestess, Visionary. Here we have New Moon in Aquarius. Again, we got 3 New Moon cards. It says bring love into the situation. Bring love into the situation. And you have the Tower. Wow. Okay. There is a reason you have those dreams. Intuition, High Priestess, Visionary. What I'm getting off the jump is that there are more people involved than just you. There's just more people involved. It's not just about you and your own journey. I do feel that yes, a strong part of that group energy I'm getting is you and your spirit guides, basically. But there's just so much going on. There's just a lot. Like, we get the animal energy, but then we get so many different animals, so many different. But I'm sensing that it's about a tribe. It's tribe energy, meaning that, for example, you maybe start like something with a group of friends, and like all of you bring like something good to the table, something magical to the table, and because of that, things are starting to like work out, and all of that, in the sense of that, it is by the power of the group. But I feel that the message underneath that is what I'm sensing when it comes to this the person, the individual side, sorry, of this reading, is that you feel responsible for something. You feel responsible for not only your life, not only making sure that certain things are in, all your ducks are in a row, but it's like, if I fail, I'm disappointing so many people, or I feel this pressure of the group, like it's like you're the tribe, the head of the tribe or something, or at least the responsibility, that level of responsibility you feel. But the first card is, it shows that you and your loved ones are safe and are spiritually protected, meaning that you may protect like a group of people, or have just a lot of responsibility in your day-to-day life, because maybe that's it, maybe it's your work, but you feel really responsible for so many different things, so many different people, and you have a hard time with actually feeling like if you're not there, then things will be taken care of in the right way. I can totally like understand that energy, but it's important to understand that you're spiritually protected. So you're not ever completely alone in taking care of these things, and responsibilities that you may feel. Because I feel like it's like a burden. Because, even with the helper of abundance energy, it's like, although you have a lot to do, you see, it's important that you get organized first. Once planning is complete, you can roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your guardian angels surround you and are ready to help you out. This card also indicates a loving, kind, and loyal friend, someone with a big heart and quick wit and endless patience. This person could be you. Um, that is very interesting because that's such a Aquarius energy. Aquarius do intend to feel very responsible, are often the one with the most responsibilities, if there's an Aquarius inside the family. you know um but say like bring more love into the situation, especially when it comes to having patience with yourself, or more understanding for yourself. I do want to clarify this Tower card. I'm gonna just quickly take the Star card from this one because I want the deck to be completed. Oh, the moment I looked up, I have like these strings of lights on the other side of the room. It's actually working on batteries. And I looked up and it went from bright to like dimmed. So what is dimming this light? What is dimming this light? What is... I'm hearing my social battery is pretty low. The Wheel of Fortune. There is this turnaround because it's someone else's time to carry these type of responsibilities. Like sometimes it's us and then someone else takes the spot. Like for example, if you are, you know, let's say you're a flight operator. I don't even know. You know, there's this person who's sitting like in this tower. Well, I envision someone sitting in a tower. I don't know where they are. And then, you know, they have like these headphones on and they're looking at all these things, you know, with the screens. And like you see the flight numbers and then you see the radar and then you see the little planes and the things on the radar. And like you have to guide them in the right way. It's great responsibility. If there's any mistakes, two planes can like hit each other, right? It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of responsibility. But the thing is that the moment where his or her shift ends, that's where it ends. For that moment in time, someone else take that seat, someone else takes over that responsibility. You know, someone else takes over that burden of it just needed to be done right. You know, and that's a little bit what I'm feeling. Something that you may have carried for a long time or for a while now, or maybe you took on certain feeling like, oh no, you know, if I don't do it, it doesn't get done. It just needs to be like this. And you know, I don't know. No one else really does it, so I guess I'll just do it. You know, those type of things. I feel the universe is are sending these helpers, like people who stand up or people be like, oh, I can do it. And then it's up to you. The challenge is for you. Can you actually let them and feel okay with that? You know? So there's like a little bit of a side note there, but the Wheel of Fortune is really telling you like, hey, the wheel is about to turn. There's also a lot of abundant energy around you, like abundance. This is water flowing. I feel like you're provided in all elements, which is interesting. I was shuffling upside down, so all at the same time. The Four of Wands, yeah. It just this quick shift, this changes, and you know things might feeling like a little bit like you're hanging upside down for a moment. It actually is to bring about more balance. It shows you exactly like how unbalanced certain things actually were, and therefore it just didn't really seem to progress or change because they were just a little bit, they were already upside down. That's okay. So be open. If certain help and things come to you, be open for them, because this coming month, this coming moon cycle for you guys, that's the hard work. It's actually allowing others to step up, allowing others to step in, to understand that yes, you are really, you know, you have a great value, but that doesn't mean that everything that started has to be your responsibility either. That's what I'm getting. All right, I hope that was helpful for this, you know, people who chose deck number 3. I'm going to move into the second and last part of this live stream, and that is the personal readings. Thank you so much. If you're not joining for that part, you can stay. Even if you're not getting a reading, more than welcome to stay. Sometimes there are like some general messages that come through in the personals, and they actually might apply. But thank you so much. Yeah, no, but like Aquarius moon people, especially like the older you get, the more responsibility you start to actually feel. Oh wow, yes. Well, that's your spirit guide coming through, like channeling through that energy. Because that deer energy was so dominant. I love that though, Nina. Yes, Neela, I'm sorry. I had to look again. Thank you for sharing that. That's beautiful. All right. I've been yawning all day. I like hardly yawn on the live stream or during my readings. I don't know why. it just gets blocked out. But I don't know. It's like, maybe it's also a little bit my asthma. I don't know. It's just the energy. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you were able to join this live, Neelam. All right. Let me just quickly check PayPal. All right, we're good. Okay, Candace, finally, I'm getting to your reading. Let's tune in. What do you want me to focus on during this reading for you? Aw, thank you. Thank you for the trust. And happy Pride Month to you too. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you have you probably have some crystals in your home or thinking about or interested in crystals. I don't know, but often they're more for home decor. They have to be pretty. No, but crystals I'm picking up pretty strongly. Especially when it comes to like your injury and the thing you were talking about. Good. Yeah, it's hard to like. I don't know. I don't know many Aquariuses without crystals in their home. My Aquarius has crystals in her home. Okay, let's. Beautiful. I picked up this special deck. So one is fresh energy. And we're starting off with a beautiful Queen of Cups. It's the season of cups, you know? How beautiful. It's like Cancer season is coming on, but it's just in the general. It's the season, it's a summer season, and it's a season where we are just taking those extra moments for ourselves to focus on what the heart wants. You know, it's often when they say, yeah, vacation fling or something, it's because we're allowing ourselves to be open, be flexible, not put too many how, what, where, whens on it. And I think that is one of those, extra messages coming through for you. It's like, what does your heart want right now? What do you need to feel a little bit more emotionally fulfilled? Even if you are in the middle of the season of like, the universe basically sitting you on the couch and, can be confronting at the same time. Here we have the Seven of Cups with the Page of Wands and a beautiful Strength card. I feel that new beginnings or starting something new, and we can focus on, for example, dating. That whole process of like getting to know somebody, first and foremost, meeting someone or getting to know somebody online, and then moving it from online to offline. And when do you do that? And all the things and extra things that your mind's eye wants to look into, your mind wants to start thinking about. I feel like you're a little overwhelmed. you know it's like when it comes to matters of the heart, it's because it's not necessarily analytical and doesn't always seem to make that much sense sometimes. And what do I do, what don't I do? I feel like it just gets you a little confused. And yes, we can focus on dating, for example. I don't want to just hyper focus on that for you right now because there's more going on. But it's like, if we take that as an example, and you know just that a little bit of that overwhelming feeling, I'm sensing overall, when it comes to Strength card, you're overcoming a couple of those doubts that then therefore give you a lot more. This is so interesting. I've never noticed this, but I looked at this Strength card and I just have to quickly share it with you. But right now, when I tune into this part of the card, and I don't know if it will pick up on, let me see if it picks up on video or not. Like right here in the golden part, it looks like a panther or like a jaguar panther stripes. And I feel that I've never noticed that before. Yeah, I've never noticed that before, but that energy just all of a sudden came to mind. I feel like now all of a sudden I can see them, that they are, you know, in a state of meditation. And like almost like what's going on around, it's like it's a rush within the mind. You know, and I feel like sometimes on the outside you see that things are not progressing and things may moving slow, but in your mind there's so much happening, you know, and a lot of times people don't even understand like how quick your mind works, how quickly you see things, how quickly like you've analyzed a couple of things, how quick things go. And therefore sometimes, you know, people do misunderstand you because they're like still 6 steps behind and they think that you're on that level, but you're already like a couple steps before. And I feel that it's good for you to calm, to do calming exercises that sort of bring you in like the physical energy of like calmness. And I feel like if you could try and calm your mind down in the same process, because what I'm seeing is like that tiger energy showing up when we have this lion who's like really trying his very best to like concentrate on like I should like empty mind. He's trying his very best. He's so cute. But then this tiger just keeps on, you know, pointing me, and maybe it's just something that's distracting you, because I feel distracted during this reading, but that's that energy that I'm picking up on, and it has like a bigger message. So I'm gonna continue reading because I want to get to like the core of that message, because that's a specific thing that they want to point out. You know that there are people out there like you, huh? There we go. Two of Pentacles. Someone who can keep up with you. I feel like that's the thing, Candace. It's like, understand that you're entitled to an equal partner. That doesn't mean that someone has to be exactly like you, but someone needs to be able to keep up with you in conversation, like back and forth. And even if it's about friendships and things like that, surround yourself with like-minded, and it's never been more like on the dotted line, like minded people, meaning that you don't need to like calm down in order to have that conversation. Because I feel like if you get your stuff out and if you get mentally like stimulated by the people around you and they can keep up with the way that, you know, you quickly move in, and then your mind becomes calmer. Almost like you get a workout by having those conversations. Like sometimes, you know, when women, and yeah, men, but let's just focus on the women who get, you know, become mothers and they have a newborn around and they spend a lot of time alone at home with the newborn and they talk to the newborn. Of course they talk, but there's no mental stimulation really truly in conversation. So then when they're finally around like grown up, they're like, oh, I'm just so glad I can have like a grown up conversation. That's, you know, a lot of people just say that. You see that release because that is sometimes something that is just needed for the mind in order to like get some stuff out. Not just only speak, but it's about being able to be stimulated in a certain way. So that's what I'm getting. It's all about sort of like the right level of stimulation that will calm things down within you, that will start questioning yourself or stop you from dimming your light a little bit, or like, I don't know why I'm getting that so strongly. The Seven of Wands with the universe. Yeah, you're like on the fence about something. The universe, beautiful energy there. Nine of Swords, yeah. The Nine of Swords with the Seven of Wands. It's like the Five of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's the mind. It's the mind is being. Can I just say that, like, your mind is being a pain in the ass sometimes? We're just gonna be honest right now, because it confuses you sometimes. So I feel there's this beautiful beginning, and there's beautiful, you have the Ace of Wands, and then you have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands, and then with the Strength card, and you got like these energies around you for definitely like amazing potential for like new opportunities and things like that to come in for you, new cycles beginning. But I feel that you gotta let yourself, and I feel like this coming period of time you're going to really work on that, especially because physically, you have to take it easy. So you're going to have to find ways to like work through how your mind responds to that, because you can physically put yourself in a different situation, like over work or whatever. So it's good. It's like what I'm seeing is that you're working on yourself, like you're becoming a much more like calm in your mind. Four of Pentacles, yeah. With the Tower, of course. Yeah, I got that. Beautiful. Temperance. The Hermit, yes. Oh, yes. I'm here for it. I'm here for this spiritual growth you're going through. This part, like, the fact that you have to take it easy right now with your wrist and stuff is all part of this season. It's one step after another. Like, it is really doing some inner healing and some inner searching and some inner work, and you're balancing things out within you first, and therefore you start to see the balance happening on the outside. You start to attract different type of people, different type of circumstances, different type of energies, but like that much needed inner work where you feel more at home within your own body and mind and your soul and your spirit and where you are at in your life. I feel therefore you attract more things you feel more balanced about and more in harmony with. It's all about the heart, passion, love, full cups. And I get it that you're like not jumping for the next best cup, because cups seem to confuse you a little bit, It starts and it stops. But that's not the case moving forward. Okay, let me get a extra message for you. Dark Knight. Damn. I knew it. That's one way of putting it. Damn, rough. Okay. Dark Night of the Soul. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And it comes in many different phases and storms. It says transformation, awakening, and the Tower. Well, that's exactly what we have, because we have the Hermit and we have the Tower right here with the Temperance card, which is those three basically keywords of those cards we already had. Beautiful. It says, I'm gonna try and read this, what it says. Oh Lord, oh yeah. See duck. 1 second. See duck. I'm I'm sorry. I'm sorry. See, dog can reference in her heart until she found the light. Beautiful. Until she found the light. Beautiful card. It's just really hard to read, or I just need to stop being in denial and get some reading glasses again. But it's this. So it's pretty hard to read. Yeah. Well, I think it's a beautiful card, but it's also, you know, it's about opening up that heart. So that is sometimes a process with ups and downs, of course. It's a natural cycle of life, you know. I'm gonna get one extra message for you. Some goddess guidance card, please, for candles. Candles, what's coming in? Candles, please. There we go. Beautiful. Wow. Golden opportunity. It says important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Yeah. That's what I felt already when it comes to like this season is beginning now. There's this change is happening now. This growth, this transformation. It's an important doors for you to walk in to get to the next stage. And this all what's happening behind the scenes, like it really is a big part of that. So just keep on going and be graceful with yourself, and don't get mad at yourself when you're trying to do the, you know, the lion meditation, but you become a tiger or a jaguar on your, you know, on your mind. Right side. It's okay. It's okay. You're trying at least. You know, you're doing your best. You're giving it a real go. All right, Candace, you got this. I hope that this was helpful, because this was like really the dominating energy that just wanted to come through for you right now. You're getting to the other side in one piece. I promise you that. I'm glad. Thank you. Just scroll down real quick. Yes. Oh, there it is. Didn't see those messages come in. Oh. Yes. No, I got it. I get it. But you are going to definitely get on track when it comes to that. Better. You're getting better. Doesn't have to be perfect, because then you wouldn't be you, you know? But it can be improving, so it can actually be beneficial for you too. And not only, as see my throat chakras like through the roof. It can also be beneficial for you and not only the people around you. Because damn, do we benefit from your mind. All right, last reading, I believe. Let me just quickly double check that. Is Leslie. Yes, Leslie, have you put your question on on a PayPal or not yet? No. Okay. Could you send me your question, Leslie, so I can get to your personal reading? Thank you for letting me read for you, by the way, Candace, and thank you for your patience as well. I really don't know what happened. Like, I was already offline and everything, and I didn't see anything come in. And then I just double checked a couple of things, and I was like, hey, there was this payment that came in. But it actually came in like already when I was offline. But that's okay. We did it now. Perfect timing, divine timing. All right, Leslie. I think there's always like a little bit of a delay in the chat. So I'm just waiting for you to send me your question. All right, let me see. Hopefully we have a Leslie still in the chat with us. Oh, I've been having this song in my head, in my mind all day. And just now and then, like it just pops up. Start to like hum it. Alright, Leslie, I hope that it's going to come in soon. I don't know if you're sending it because sometimes, you know, people do send the chat and it really takes such a long time. Like we're back at 1995, but okay. MSN. No, we didn't have MSN in 1995. That was more like end of 90s, early 2000s. Sorry. Millennial over here. Okay, stop it. Okay. Leslie, we're waiting for your comment. Just send it to me. Trying to manifest it. All right. That's interesting. Okay. Hi, Teresa. How does it work? Well, when it comes to no, in the beginning, if you go back to the beginning of the live stream, I did a pick a card reading for everybody. That's a general reading. Um, but I'm now in the portion of personal readings that I have on my list, and I'm just waiting. Hi, Teresa. I'm just waiting for someone to come back into the chat so I can do that personal reading. But if you scroll back, there is a general pick a card reading, or wait for it to upload. But thank you for joining. I am closed for personal readings. Like there's no more. You know, this is like I'm waiting on Leslie, and then that's it for tonight or today, depending on where you're at. All right. If I'm not getting Leslie's comment, now in a minute I'm gonna go offline, and I will definitely take care of that reading. I always do, but I just want to make sure that I know all is well. I am not sure yet, but it won't be too long. But I will always post it on Instagram. Like on the day itself, I will post it. And if you subscribe, then, or if you are subscribed, I think you should get a notification on like the same day that I'm doing a live stream a couple hours later. But I will probably will do one soon again. Just not this week. All right. Well, I am going to contact Leslie personally because I think something went wrong maybe on her end of like the connection. There you are. Yes. There is your comment. Right on time. All right. Whatever wants to come true for you, high is good. I've been already shuffling on your energy, so let's just get into this. I'm so glad it came true because I'm pretty sure you already sent this to me like quite some time ago, or maybe the live stream is like a little bit delayed on with you. There is this. I'm hearing in order to make it work, in order to keep it together, something has to go. Okay, that was a pretty straightforward and thing. I'm hearing she'll know, like really like she'll know, like that energy. She'll know what. Okay, well damn. I'm channeling someone like I don't know, maybe it's like an auntie or like a grandma. It's like she'll know. Okay. Well, you know, us Kansas, huh? It's our energy. Yes, it's coming through now. Double, but that's okay. Beautiful. The High Priestess. Here we are. We're bringing in balance. Beautiful. The World card energy for you, Leslie. Strong, dominant, feminine energy. Like I was just channeling someone earlier on for you, and that person was very beautiful, strong, dominant, feminine energy in a good way. You know, connection with your creative energy flow, understanding your own value of your time, your energy, and your presence. Integrating creative energy flow, taking time for that. Beautiful. I'm like smiling. I don't know, that's what I'm getting. This Two of Cups, and he's like, I'm a little shy. Just a little, you know. Beautiful. All right. I'm gonna get one more card. There we go. I was missing this one. You're working on. One sec. I'm going to tune in one more second. I'm getting two different things. I feel like you're working on finding balanced ways to find sort of more of like a combination of things. Like for example, when you're like not dating someone, like you have like more time for yourself, and then you know you invest your time and energy into yourself, and like your self-care, self-love, and doing the things you want to do, and picking the food you want to eat, and like all of that, being able to like balance that out. But the moment you maybe like start to like date somebody, and you've had, you know, sometimes put someone on the pedestal, and um then therefore you sometimes have maybe a hard time to like combine those two things together, to then also still like invest time and energy into the connection with yourself, and being able to, you know, combine it with somebody else. So what I'm sensing overall, that was like a side note, I feel like you really are doing such an amazing job with embracing your own feminine energy again, but like honoring it. So it's like not just like, oh, I'm coming off this energy and I'm using the creative energy flow and I'm doing this and I'm feeling a little bit better, you know, all of that. No, it's like you are honoring it, and you're honoring the things that you may used to see as flaws. Now you see them as something that makes you you, and you are slowly but surely really also therefore attracting different type of connections and communication with other people. And I feel like there's something like it's just this domino effect. It's like you're on fire, like you're on fire, like moving forward. Like it's just you gotta sometimes you gotta cut some things off in order to be able to fly, you know. And that's what I heard in the beginning as well. If you want things to hold it together, you gotta let something go. That's what I heard. And it's like it's new chapter. It's like the World card comes in. It's all about like a new beginning, turning a new leaf. And then we have like this dominant Two of Cups here with the Temperance. It's like I'm pouring some in your cup and I'm pouring some in my own and in my own. And then I'll just give you a little bit and then, you know, it's like there's this playful energy going on when it comes to that. All right. I wanted to, yes, okay. I'm sorry, that was just an inside joke that came through. Okay. Alright, what else is coming true for Leslie? What other messages want to come true for you? Here we go. You have the Ace of Actions. Beautiful. It says this heralds a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action, and if you've been procrastinating, it is time to get really busy. It's also a great time to start a new business. Have confidence in your abilities. I love that that came true because, yes, that is where the Queen of Wands and, like, you know, the Eight of Wands and the Temperance card also is really like trying to let you know, like, lean on your own confidence, lean on your own authenticity. You are you. You bring something important, and like honoring that side of yourself. It's like being like trusting your own abilities, trusting what you can do, trusting your growth, trusting the process. You have it together with Four of Action. You said your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, a sense of contentment and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life that you have created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or the birth of a child. That came together with a Nine of Abundance. Beautiful. Love, love this energy, Leslie. It says life is wonderful. Your hard work and your dedication to your dreams will provide you with great peace and contentment. Take time to enjoy quiet moments of reflection and leisure. Feel free to buy yourself something small or a luxurious gift. You earned the financial security and independence you now enjoy. This is where you're going to work towards. This pathway leads you to that. And therefore, it's important to keep in mind, no matter how busy things get, no matter how full your schedule is, no matter how blessed you are with all these opportunities, it's important to keep on honoring you in that process by not forgetting to fill up your own cups first before you start pouring them onto the land of the living. Okay, let me put it that way. So that is really the core message that coming from you. Yes, you're on the right track. Yes, you got really beautiful things coming to you, like opportunities, being able to make things successful. You're coming out of place of where you may have been procrastinating. You're coming out of that energy. Things are starting to flow. But it's important to keep in mind that all the inner work that you've done and all the things that you've done to connect to that side of yourself also need maintenance, like a car. Beautiful. That's the main message that I'm getting. I'm gonna get you a moonology card. It says you are good enough. Okay, don't forget this. This is a beautiful affirmation. You are good enough. You are good enough. You are good enough. What do you need to release? Oh Lord, they can be so savage sometimes. What did I say in the beginning? Keep it together. You gotta let something go. Something has to go. So this is something to ask yourself. Maybe it is doubt, self-doubt. Maybe that's the thing that got to go. but I was channeling like some spirit, a guy from you was one of your team, and it was like, still no. I don't know who the spirit is, but I would love to drink some tea with her. Great stories. Definitely. Still no. That's what I kept hearing. Okay, anyways, just know that you're not in this alone. You definitely are not. You're surrounded by a lot of help. And they just want you to win, but they don't only want to get you up on this mountain. They actually want all of you up that mountain. Your self-love, your self-respect, all of that as a full version of yourself. Beautiful. You got this. You got this. You got this. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, Leslie. Really enjoyed this reading. I'm taking some of that energy with me as well. Aw. You go. You go, girl. You got this. All right. Thank you to the people who got a personal reading. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the trust. And also for the people who just joined the entire live. Thank you. Appreciate you too. For the people who watched this entire thing afterwards, and just for everybody who shared their energy with me and with us here tonight, I really appreciate you. I assume that this reading shall be uploaded, so if you haven't watched the pick a card reading with the messages for this moon energy, this full moon energy in Capricorn, it will be there probably. And for the rest, just have a lovely morning, night, or day, wherever, whatever's going on for you guys. And I'll be back soon. All right, I promise. Mwah. Have a beautiful week. Like I said, we got summer solstice beginning / winter solstice before summer. We have the longest day of the year. We have Cancer season starting, and we have a full moon in Capricorn. Okay, we got this. All right. Mwah. Bye. I love you guys. Bye.